Let's talk you through the grid then for X30 Juniors. Oliver Henwood will start on pole with Charlie Richardson alongside. Row 2 is going to be Tyler Reid and Rashan Chigarimbo. Austin Byrne and Drew Davidson will start on row 3, and then it will be Jerome Phillip and Rihanna Regan on row 4. Row 5 is going to be Lucas Ellingham and Lucas Romanak. Jensen Buckingham and Finley Dunn will be on row 6. Row 7 will be Jack Sherwood and Samuel Hawthorne. Nathan Clifford and Lorenzo Cordell on row number 8. Charles Betts and Alexander Johnston are on row 9. Christian Brooks and Vishal Patel on row 10. Row 11 is Thomas Mills and Louis Johnson Cool. And row 12 is Joshua Torpey and Charlie Field. Finally, at the back of the grid, we have row 13, Jude Fernhoff, and this is going to be interesting to watch, Caden McQueen coming from the back of the grid. Well, that's going to be interesting to watch, isn't it? Caden McQueen, your points leader, coming into today in this class. As we're ready then to go with our final heat of the day before the trophy finals, Oliver Henwood leads them away, but it looks like Charlie Richardson's got a good start there from second on the grid as they head into oblivion for the first time this race. And was that a full start flag that they're picking up? So I think we're going to call it out full start, potentially. Yellow's being shown already. Yeah, I think we had a false start there. So they'll form up again. It was Charlie Richardson, though, who's got to the head of the field. So he'll be wishing that hadn't have been called as such. Can they get straight back into grid formation so that they can get this one underway? Again, it's warm now. It's sunny. The sun's beaming down on the circuit. Remember, this was one of our classes who earlier on had to deal with a little bit of rain. Anyway, this time, let's see if we can get this one done nice and neatly and correctly. Oliver Henwood on pole again, but Charlie Richardson will want to replicate the great start he had earlier, and you know what? They're side by side coming into oblivion. Who wins coming out of it? And it looks to me like Charlie Richardson's one out there, but also coming through is the, I think that's Tyler Reid coming to the fore. Or maybe it's Rashan Chigarimbo, sorry. As they all come down, it's an unfortunate place for the sun to be, because now I can't read any of the number plates as they head down into Ashby. They come through Wilkins and Oziers for the first time. There's a little bit of cross-country going on in the mid-pack there, but everyone seems to be through cleanly enough as they head down into the boot. Battling going on there over fourth place as they come through. It is Rashan Chigarimbo and Tyler Reid. So they both got to the front. Rashan Chigarimbo leads, Tyler Reid in second, Charlie Richardson third, Drew Davidson, Lucas Ellingham, Oliver Henwood, your top 6. So Chigarimbo, who had a good race earlier on in difficult conditions, as who's that going off? That's the 43 of Rihanna Regan. I thought we may have been the kart that I saw going cross-countrying as well out of Wilkins on the first lap. Side by side, coming out of Oziers. Good battling happening in the mid-pack. Jensen Buckingham and Caden McQueen. Thomas Mills sort of part of the pack there. So look for changing positions there. And look at that, brilliant move for fourth place. I think that is Lucas Ellingham past Drew Davidson. No, sorry, it's past Charlie Richardson because Drew Davidson has got by earlier on. So it's now Chigarimbo, Reid, Davidson, and look at this. Chigarimbo is not defending too hard here against Tyler Reid, and Tyler Reid will go through. So Tyler Reid leads the race, courtesy of setting the fastest lap last time around. So it's Tyler Reid, Rashan Chigarimbo, Drew Davidson, Lucas Ellingham, Charlie Richard and Oliver Henwood, Lucas Romanak, Finley Dunn, Cordell, and Jerome Phillip. Rounding out your top 10. 6 minutes to go on the clock plus a lap, and you wouldn't have known that we had the kind of weather that we had earlier today, would you? It looks amazing again. I've said it several times already today, but there are a lot of typically confused British outfits out there today. Shorts, cagoules in the same outfit, because you just don't know what the weather is going to do next. Here on our late spring day here at Whilton Mill. 26 there of Finley Dunn on the tail of Lucas Romanek. That's over 7th place. And I think that might have been diving up the inside there of Ashby. We cut back though to the battle for the lead. Rashan Chigarimbo staying in touch with Tyler Reid here, having lost the lead to him a lap or so ago. Through the boot they come. And then there's Lucas Ellingham, we saw in 3rd place. Fastest, personal best, sorry, from Rashan Chigarimbo. In fact, they're all getting faster. I think the circuit's just generally getting faster. It was indeed Finley Dunn getting past Lucas Romanek, and Caden McQueen has just got up into the top 10, having started at the back of the field. And this is the 50 of Lorenzo Caldal, trying to get past Lucas Romanek now, and he's got the job done. And the 42 of Caden McQueen has followed through, so McQueen there, opportunistic, and also down the inside then of Caldal into Ashby, and has got the job done. So Caden McQueen, I said it'd be interesting to see him coming through from the back, and he is indeed doing that. Now on the tail of Oliver Henwood, and he's going to surely go at the inside of the second part of the boot, which indeed he does, and that's going to leave Caldal open to have a go at Henwood. So Finley Dunn is now in the targets for Caden McQueen, but Dunn has plans of his own. He's trying to get past Charlie Richardson here, which he will surely do. And then Richardson is immediately going to be under pressure from Caden McQueen, who goes through at Inkermans. That's brilliantly read. That's very unusual on this layout to see an overtake into Inkermans, as Caldal as well sends one up the inside, I believe, of Oliver Henwood. So all change here, and Finley Dunn is now in the sights of Caden McQueen. But Finley Dunn was setting some amazing pace earlier today, so it'll be interesting to see how they compare at this point. A slight opportunity there. No, McQueen can't get alongside. Tyler Reid and Chigarimbo lead. Lucas Ellingham in 3rd. Drew Davidson in 4th. Finley Dunn, Caden McQueen, Charlie Richardson, Lorenzo Caldal, Jerome Phillip and Thomas Mills rounds out your top 10. So Thomas Mills has now just got up into the top 10 for the first time this race. As here at the front, these two trying to work together to bridge the gap. And I'm not sure. Lucas Ellingham is keeping them very honest. 0.02 of a second the difference in lap time between Chigarimbo in 2nd and Ellingham in 3rd last time around. Fastest lap of the race, incidentally. He's currently with it's joint, actually. It's tied between Tyler Reid and Caden McQueen. So the gaps, Caden McQueen's got by Finley Dunn whilst we were looking at the leaders. So Caden McQueen sets a new fastest lap of the race of 44.82 and has now got himself up to 5th place past Finley Dunn. Thomas Mills is also on the move. He's got past Jerome Phillip over 9th place. Joshua Torpey as well, having a bit of a recovery drive from the back, up to 15th place at 2 places on that last lap. And I think Christian Brooks is following him through as well. They've both got past Nathan Clifford last time around. Here we go though. This is Caden McQueen up the inside of Drew Davidson. Gets the job done. Can Davidson have a response? He's alongside, but he slots into position, thinks better of it, and follows through. Tyler Reid, Rashan Chigarimbo, Lucas Ellingham and Caden McQueen now up into 4th place, and that is the stationary card of Charlie Richardson. So after doing well, having some good battles early on, Richardson's kart has come to a stop at the side of the road. Disappointment from him. Hopefully he can get that ship shape and ready to go back out in the final later on. Yellow flag out there, coming onto the back straight. Not quite sure what that's for, because as you can see, Charlie Richardson is off to driver's right, heading towards paddock corner. Tyler Reid, 0.4 of a second the gap. Lucas Ellingham, Tyler Reid, Rashan Chigarimbo, Lucas Ellingham, Caden McQueen, Drew Davidson, Finley Dunn, Thomas Mills, Lorenzo Caldal. Sam Hawthorne and Lucas Romanek have just entered the top 10. They've got past Oliver Henwood and Jerome Phillips. There's a brilliant battle going on throughout, as that's the 72 of that was Oliver Henwood. That was the battle that I was just talking about, the lower part of the top 10. I believe it's Joshua Torpey battling away, and then that's Charles Betts battling. This is all over the lower part of the top 10. 20 seconds left on the clock. And Lucas Ellingham on this lap will be under pressure from Caden McQueen. Here he is, Lucas Ellingham in the 96, Caden McQueen in the 42. This is over third place. Ellingham was having a lovely race, minding his own business in third, and now there's a Caden McQueen here to try and deny him that. And up the inside immediately goes McQueen. Bit of an element of surprise. Nice move by McQueen. And that's a change for third place, as the leaders just up the road from them, Tyler Reid and Rashan Chigarimbo, are coming through now to begin the final lap of the race, the final lap of the heats for today before we go into the finals. Tyler Reid, Rashan Chigarimbo, Caden McQueen now in third place, Lucas Ellingham in fourth. Is Chigarimbo close enough? He's 8/10 behind. I have to think that's just a little bit too far back. I can't help but feel that these top four are locked in to their positions. Drew Davidson in fifth, Finley Dunn in sixth, Thomas Mills in seventh, eighth for Lorenzo Cordell, Sam Hawthorne in ninth, and Lucas Romanek in 10th. Still battling away with Josh Torpy, Jerome Phillips, Vishal Patel, Charles Betts very close in that mid-pack there. Our leaders, however, are coming into Christmas Corner now. Here is Tyler Reid. We're not seeing too much of him over the last few laps. He's been doing such a sterling effort at the head of this field. But Tyler Reid will come through to win Heat 3 of the X30 Junior class at round 5 of WMKC for 2019. Rashan Chigarimbo finishes a very good second. Battling still going on here in the lower part of the top 10. Caden McQueen finishes a very impressive third, having worked his way up through the field. Lucas Ellingham in fourth, Drew Davidson fifth, Finley Dunn in sixth, Thomas Mills in 7th, 8th for Lorenzo Cordell, Samuel Hawthorne in 9th, 10th for Lucas Romanek. Joshua Torpy just misses out on the top 10. Jerome Phillip in 12th, 13th for Vishal Patel. Charles Betts 15th, is in 14th, 15th for Christian Brooks. There's Oliver Henwood, Charlie Field, Alexander Johnston, Nathan Clifford, Jude Fernerhoff, Jensen Buckingham in 21st, Louis Johnston Cool in 22nd, Jack Sherwood in 23rd, Austin Byrne in 24th, 25th. Was Rihanna Regan. I think she was able to enjoy the track. Did she have a spin early on? But Rihanna Regan finishes 25th. And Charlie Richardson, we saw he was parked at the side of the road.